Hey guys, what's up? This is supposed to be a personal video for jjjla5 here, but I think I'm gonna release it to everyone because I think it's gonna be quite helpful for anyone that's interested in a little filmmaking advice. Basically, this guy's a filmmaker, and I offered to help him out with his video effects. To which he wanted to know a few things about muzzle flashes and effects that don't require guns. So okay, first let's check out his production here, Revenge, as you can see on his channel here. So it starts off really good. I'm really liking these cuts in between the walking scenes. Keeps it from getting boring. Something I need to do more actually, just have more cuts in your videos. It's really not a big deal. It gives you more to edit, but it makes your video a lot better in terms of maintaining your audience's attention, because this is the internet and the audience attention tends to be pretty small. Alright, so he's got a pretty nice neighborhood over here actually. Pretty cool place to shoot at. Now I noticed that there's quite a few tripod shots here, just really steady camera. And that's not a bad thing, but for me personally, I like to have movement in my cameras, in my shots whenever I can, because I think it just seems more dynamic, more active, and makes it a little bit more exciting in my opinion, but whatever fits your style. I really like this part where he grabs the shotgun from the other guy and lets you guys watch it. Bam! Alright, cool. Really like this cut over here, just really fast, quick cuts, like 1, 2, 3, and back to 4. Cool, really cool. I really like it. And the film goes on here. I get more tripod shots. Not bad. But like I said, I kinda like moving my camera a bit more. A punch that doesn't connect, but obviously we know why. You can't go punching your friends in the face like that, bro. A really nice cut over here between the two characters and grabbing the gun. Really like this. Bam! Asian owns the white boys, yeah. All right, so first thing I'm gonna look at here is the muzzle flash. Where is it? Here we go. Actually, this is really good. The size, I would say it's a bit big for me, like in terms of relating to the gun size and the muzzle flash size. But the rule of thumb I like to use is to never have the muzzle flash be bigger than 1.5 times the gun size. And this is kind of more than that, but it's okay, not a big mistake. Really like this lighting over here, really the fake lighting that comes from the muzzle flash, really nice. And I think he's got some lighting on the character here as well. Can't be sure, but could always add a bit more lighting to make it a little bit more realistic. And obviously there's a lack of blood spatter here, and I'm gonna teach you guys a really quick method to add blood if you have like Action Essentials 2 or something like that. Just makes it a lot better than this is I mean, he gets shot, but it's kind of boring when there's no blood flying out. Everything, what's this? Yeah, more muzzle flashes here. Really nice lighting here. Yep, really good. A lot of people actually forget to add the lighting, so the fact that you did add lighting is really good. It really does add to the realism, guys, when you add fake lighting to whenever you have a muzzle flash. But I really think this is really way too big. The guns is a pretty small gun, and then the muzzle flash is boom, really huge. Not a big mistake, but and I think the muzzle flash is actually quite opaque. it's big, and you know you can't really see through it, and sometimes you know there's a bit of transparency, but I think it's because of the size and just the stock image that you used. But really good effect on the lighting here. Really like it. Really like it. Whoa! I didn't see this before. But damn, son, this is a huge muzzle flash. Granted, it may look cool, but it may not look realistic. I don't think a gun this small would produce a muzzle flash this big. But I think you do this on purpose to add some, you know, kickassery from the Asian guy. Once again, I can see that you added some fake lighting here. Very nice. But again, the lack of blood. That's okay. Alright, so tips when using muzzle flashes. Well, for the most part, you've got it pretty down, dude. You got the fake lighting. You just need to probably work on sizing the muzzle flashes. This is a personal thing. I'm just telling you what I like to do. But whenever I put a muzzle flash in, I don't want it to be like really that too big. So you have to set blending mode to add always. Anything else is, well, actually you can use screen. Is it not screen, but it's kind of it makes it kind of fainter. But I like add. I always use add. So I think about this size would be nice, you know, just slightly bigger than the gun barrel. So, bam. Oh, I didn't fire yet. Okay, I fired here. Alright, so about here, line it up. Bam. Of course, need to add the fake lighting. The way I like to do it is using an adjustment layer. So new adjustment layer. Then I'm gonna add an exposure effect, color correction, exposure. Put the exposure up to 1 or 2, probably 1.5 in this case. And then, of course, everything gets lit up. So we're just gonna mask it out. Get your mask tool, press G, or you can press G. And just, you know, mask around the areas you think that the light will hit on your character. Maybe some here. My face, of course. And don't forget to hit F. Select all your masks and feather it out to about, I don't know, 15 pixels. So you know you have a smooth edge on the light. And make sure you only make it about 1 second or 2 seconds long. I like to fade out the opacity over 2 frames, so hit T to bring out opacity. Set the stopwatch, go from 100%, 2 frames, put it to 0, and then trim it by pressing Alt N bracket. So it becomes, bam, it just flashes for a frame and dissipates. So that's how I do muzzle flashes for like pretty much all my videos. Blending mode to add, size it up, add fake glow using an adjustment layer with the exposure effect on it. Pretty easy, pretty easy. And of course the good thing about this is that you can duplicate it and use it for like another shot. So I think I shoot again, like, yeah, right here. I'm just gonna duplicate the muzzle flash, move it. Adjustment layer, move it as well. Just move the mask. Oops. Don't need this one. So you know, you can reuse it really fast. You don't have to redraw the mask or anything like that. Bam, bam. Okay, let's run that just so you can see how it looks. Looks pretty cool in my opinion. Now when you want someone to get hit with the bullet, usually blood flies out. So let's take an example here. Oh, it's lagging. Look, it's hit. Alright, cool. Let's just use this as an example. So I like to use the powder hits from Action Essentials. These are really good actually for bullet hits. So my friend gets hit around here. I'm gonna drop that in. Sorry, drop this in. Line it up. And these elements are actually in slow motion, so we have to fast forward them. So you right click, go to time stretch, 50%. So it plays twice as fast, so just boom. Now you can see an obvious problem here, it's white, not red, so we're gonna fix that. Add a tint effect, so get it. Select it, right click, color correction, tint. I'm gonna tint the white, map white to red. Just pick a color that looks legit. This looks cool. Bam. You don't have to change the blending mode on this actually. Don't use add because it becomes kind of like, you know, glowy. Darken is okay for some cases, but you can see it's a bit too faint. Multiply makes it a bit darker. Not bad. But in most cases you just want to use normal blending mode, so granted this may not be the best looking blood hit effect, but it's certainly better than nothing. Just like, you know, shut it off and be like, okay, yeah, what's he doing? He's spazzing out. But then when you add the blood, like, oh, okay, he just got shot. So that's pretty much how I do my blood effects as well. Get a powder hit from Action Essentials, and then just tinted red. Don't change the blending mode. You know, size it up, speed it up, and be rotated a bit. You know, just to fit your scene, and then just bam. Just really quick, but you know, it's obvious that, oh, your character got shot. Let's take a look at your other video, how Osama really died. You can tell that this was one of the earlier movies because you didn't use a high def camcorder for this one. But yeah, like I said, you know, you got a lot of friends, you got a nice neighborhood. Alright, I can see that there's no fake lighting here, and you used a muzzle flash that's, again, I think a bit too big. And of course there's no blood as well, but you know, I just taught you how to do blood, so you should be fine. Nice house, nice house. See, you got a lot of friends, a lot of houses. It's a really cool gun. Okay, I can't hear the audio. Oh, I see what's going on. Yeah, yeah. Your friends are getting shot. Yeah, this guy died without being hit by a bullet. Grenade. Explosion. I gotta tell you something. I really hate doing explosions. Like, personally, I hate doing explosions because they're really hard to do well. But if you want to do explosions, I would advise you do it in such a way that you only see a portion of the explosion. Like, I'll show you what I mean. So this is one of the first movies I ever made, and there's a car explosion somewhere here. It's on my channel, you can go check it out. It's called Coercion. Here it is. You want to see that again? Alright, as you can see here, I shot it in such a way that I would only see half of the car and the rest is obscured behind an object. And I did this purposely because I didn't want to show the entire car blowing up into pieces and therefore have to composite a huge explosion, which is really troublesome and annoying in on my part. So, you know, I had the wall and the pillar obscure some of the details. Of course, I had to mask it out. But yeah, this is basically how I would do an explosion. Same thing with the terrorist video, I think. where the explosion at the end. Yep, as you can see again, obscured by the walls and the ceiling here. Of course, if you want to film an explosion, you have to put it on the tripod actually, and then add some fake camera movement. So I'm not gonna show you how to build an explosion now because there's better tutorials than one I can provide for you right now. But yeah, that's how I would do explosions. I really hate doing explosions, to be honest. But if you want to do explosions, that's cool, man. That's cool. It's just a bit hard to do. Oh, here we have a muzzle flash that, again, is a bit too big. And I'm seeing that your muzzle flashes last for more than 1 frame. I think it should only be 1 frame because even in Action Essentials, it's only 1 frame. It's only the first frame, and then it just disappears. So just enough for you to see it, but you know, not enough for you to stare at it. Bam. Yeah, and any kind of blood effect would really help, you know, sell the movie even more. Even if it's just something like this, it's really splotch of blood. Oh yeah, there's something I forgot to mention from your first movie. Fight scenes, yeah. I haven't done many fight scenes. Oh, this one's actually almost connects, doesn't it? One thing about fight scenes is that the sound effects actually sell it a lot. This is a really nice kick here, but due to the lack of sound, it kind of feels empty, if you get what I mean. Same with this one right here. I think there's another punch, right? Yeah, this obviously doesn't connect, but if they had a sound effect, you could probably sell it a lot more. And I know good sound effects can be hard to come by, so I've included a download link in the description box for some fight sounds that I've found, which I think are pretty awesome. So, you know, you can go ahead and download those, play with them, film some fight scenes, beat up your friends. So you guys also asked me about effects that don't require guns, and I'm gonna be honest with you guys. It takes a lot more thinking when you don't want to do effects with guns. So that's actually something I myself am trying to, you know, come up with more effects that don't require guns. But I think the best thing you can do is draw inspiration from things you enjoy, you know, movies you like, TV shows you like. So for me, I really like X-Men. So what I did, I made an X-Men parody. Figured out how to do the Cyclops effect, Nightcrawler, super speed, pyrokinesis, you know, all that good stuff. But muzzle flashes, guns, they're the easiest to get into when you're doing visual effects. Of course, there's so many different ways you can incorporate it. You can, you know, change it up a bit, like for the to go to the top video, instead of having a standard like bazooka or gun or something like that. I did a plasma gun with a little bit of modification. So, you know, just try to be creative with your effects. Try to think of new ways to do the same thing, or, you know, take the techniques you know and try to come up with new effects, because that's something that you need to learn to do with After Effects, is to experiment. A lot of the expertise and skills that you're gonna gain from After Effects comes from experiments. I spent hours like just tinkering with this Cyclops effect before I got it to look the way I wanted to. So it's all about experimentation and trying to get your way around things. If something doesn't look right, you know, you try to get around that and figure out how you can make it look right. like the way you want it to. So yeah, that's sorry I can't really tell you about that many effects that don't use guns, apart from the ones that are on my channel here about the X-Men effects, you know, super speed and all that good stuff. So yeah, that's all I can tell you for that. But anyway, guys, I hope you guys learned something from this. And everyone else that's watching, make sure you guys check out his channel. He has some really nice Lego videos, man. Stop motion. Lots of respect for doing stop motion, because I sure as hell wouldn't have the patience or the expertise to do stop motion Lego. Pretty cool. Check out his video Revenge. It's really nice. And yeah, I hope you guys keep on producing more visual effects. Everyone give this guy some support. Check out his channel, post a comment, say hi, you know, interact, community. That's what we're all about. And yeah, that's it, guys. So see you guys next time.